My name is Cypher. I made this video just to demonstrate and illustrate how the gas central heating system works. I notice a lot of my tenants and friends as well, they don't have some clear understanding about the central heating system, how it works. I notice what they do is just to save some um, gas cost or the energy consumption, they think, okay, let me keep one room is completely shut and stay everyone in one room. Um, and then in that case, you can save rest of the room without using the energy, and it will save your bill. It's not actually true. So the diagram is actually helping you to understand, um, but ignore the diagram is not 100% how the central heating piping works. So this is just for understanding diagram. I don't want to go and make all this complication so that you will get confusion. So this is a very straightforward just for the demonstration. So in this video, the picture you can see in front of us, you can see my mouse is here. So this is basically the boiler system. So the gas boiler system, and how again it works is, um, in the gas boiler system there are different watts. Say for example 24 kilowatts, 28 kilowatts, 30 kilowatts, 32 kilowatts. Let's talk about let's go with the 30 kilowatts for an example. Say in your house you've got a 30 kilowatt gas central heating system, which is a combi, or if it is um, the other one, the system, it doesn't matter. So let's talk about a gas system which is a 30 kilowatt one, which means 30 kilowatt per hour. Regardless, you as soon as you turn on, and if you put the thermostat to maximum for an um, just to make your understanding, with the full pressure means you are per hour consumption is going to be 30 kilowatt. Okay, in that case you run one heating or you run all the radiator, you will still incur of 30 kilowatts. So which means gas price at the moment is our 7 or 8 pence, um, which means you're talking about per hour £2 10 pence roughly, um, uh, because it's 30 kilowatts. Your an hour your consumption is £2 10 pence. Now coming to the main point, from the boiler, one is the outlet, which is a heat, heating hot water outlet. Another one is a cold water outlet. In this video, again, the diagram is showing both are hot water is going out and coming. It's just again just to demonstrate and illustrate how it works. So from here, imagine this is the hot water outlet. This is cold water inlet, just for understanding. The color is showing is hot, that's why it's orange color or red color. So if it is goes from here, and this is your first radiator in one of this room, in here the hot water comes going into your control valve, through your control valve, going into the radiator, make it hot. You can regulate it in here, and then go back going into the main supply. So coming from here, if your control valve and regulator is on, it will go make it hot. Another flow for the next one. This is also switched on, this is also switched on. It goes also, it goes flow to make the other one radiator make it hot. So these three rooms is on, I can tell you, because all are on. Then it comes to the downstairs, for example, again making this room is also hot, all are on. Then the fourth one is all, and the fifth one and sixth one you decided to keep it not to turn on because no one lives in that room. Yeah, and this is very common, and I notice this room you will see mold or other problem. So what is going to happen? Your boiler is running with the 30 kilowatt, as I said, and these two radiators are not actually saving your energy. The boiler is running 30 kilowatt and is heating everything because water is heating it up, which means system cannot just say, okay, four of them is running, okay, because I'm running four of them instead of 30 kilowatts, my consumption is going to be, say, argument 24 kilowatts, and you run these two, and it will these two included, which means all six means 30 kilowatts will get the consumption. It's not right. So coming back, one, two, three, four, all of them is running. That's why it's orange color. Fifth one and sixth one is not running. How? It, it went hot water in here, and your regulator valve is switched off. That's why it cannot go into the radiator system. Or if you try to go through here again, your control valve is switched off. That's why this is not running. Same, you can see is a blue color, just to show, means these two radiator is not getting the hot water supply. So hot water supply is going like this, whichever is on, again come back. So this is on, so it's come back in here, joining into the same flow. This one try to go, and it cannot go because this is turned off. That's why it's different color. So it goes back again, sorry, let's try to go, but is control valve is shut off. So it's one is inlet, one is outlet, again cannot go or cannot come out because it's doing nothing, saying it cannot go. So these two are cold. Going, mouse will follow, coming, and then forget about stop valves, pump, and so on, all this rubbishes at the moment. So what's gonna happen is, again, is hitting it up, sending it, something like that. Okay. So the bottom line is, when the water is going and you are not taking, still the circulation, the system is circulating the same amount of hot water um, within the same period of time, whether you run one extra or you don't run uh, none of them, it will still cost same amount of money. I give you another idea. You close all of them and you run your central heating system, you will incur cost because the boiler is running. Your central heating boiler is running, and you keep all the radiators off, you will still have the consumption because gas is burning here, gas is not burning here. This is a very important part. So I notice a lot of my friends and family, including especially the tenants, they think, oh, they're saving because it's not burning, it's not heating it up. It's not right. So please, during this cold weather, you keep radiator on, and government is saying, please keep your room, the thermostat set up to 17 degree, and if you're okay, you keep it on, do not switch off, leave it on. As soon as the temperature of the house will gradually go up 17, it will cut off, and if it is goes below 17, it will fire it up, and leave your central heating in 17 degree and do not touch it. That's the best option, I always say. Well, if you want to, if you are feeling cold, then you can go above 17, not a problem. I tell you one other secret and practical experience. If you let it completely, say, if you're, whenever you feel hot, you shut it down. And some people I saw, when they are coming from work or from outside, then they turn the central heating on. Yes, that is different. You don't need to, if you're going out, you should not keep your gas central heating system. That's different issue. But when you are at home, you should not completely switch off your thermostat, switch on thermostat, because you are letting the whole house cooling down when you are staying, and then again bringing the house temperature back to say 17 degree. So imagine your, if you at the moment it's 17 degree, you shut it off, obviously your house is not going to be warm during this cold weather. It will go down to say argument 10 degree. Then when you feel cold and then you turn on, to come from 10 degree to 17 degree, it would take good at least half an hour or 45 minutes. During that time also, your boiler is running and you are incurring cost. So follow the government policy, keep the house 17 degrees, set it up. If you're going out, that's a different story. But if you're at home, do not change. If you're thinking 17 degrees too hot for you, lower it down. And if you're thinking it's too cold, then you adjust how you feel you're comfortable. So, okay, but please do not shut off your um, radiators. Those you are not using it, and that will cause that particular room is mold and condensation. I will try make another video for mold and condensation, where is and why is usually comes in. Thank you very much for watching this video.